Hello everyone, Carson here back on Sudoku on New York Times. Today is March 25th, 2024. Let's start today's hard Sudoku. Okay, so these sevens points right, and these sevens point down. We got these nines pointing right, and this also sees 9. So in block 6, the digit 9 goes into one of these two cells. This 9 points left and this 9 points down. That forces the digit 9 into column 4 in block 8, and these 9s points up. These 8s points right, and this cell also sees 8. So in block 3, the digit 8 goes into one of these two cells. These 8s force the digit 8 into this cell in block 5, and these 8s point down. So the digit 8 in block 8 goes into one of these two cells, and these two cells form a 7-8 pair, because in block 8, both 7 and 8 still have to go somewhere into one of these open cells, and both 7 and 8 can only go into these two cells, so the you can say strictly reserved for both 7 and 8. So yeah, those two digits must go in these two cells, so 7-8 pair. No other digits can go in these two cells. So let's think about the digits that go in these cells. 1, 3, 5, and 9. It's just that the cell sees 1 and 3. And I'm not sure if I want to mark that down. Oh, although I do see in column 5, a 5, 6, 9, the digits 5, 6, and 9 points up. Right? Do you see 5, 6, and 9 in column 5 points up? And that leaves just 3 open cells left for 5, 6, and 9 in block 2. Because in block 2, 5, 6, and 9 are still missing, and these 3 cells see 5, 6, and 9. So these 3 cells, these 3 open cells in block 2 are the only 3 cells available for 5, 6, and 9. So these 3 cells form a 5, 6, 9 triple, eliminates all other digits, which makes these 3 cells another triple of 1, 2, and 3. And these 3 cells see one of those digits each, but still not to be resolved. So we got a 1, 2, 3 triple up here, we got a 7, 8 pair down here. That means we know what this cell is. The digit 4 goes into this cell. After I place this 4, these 4 points left, the cell sees 4. So in block 4, the digit 4 is forced into this cell. These 4s points right, the cell sees 4. So in block 3, the digit 4 goes into one of these two cells. These 4s point down, and this cell sees 4. This 2 points up. That forces the digit 2 into column 4 in block 5. Actually, this cell also sees 1 and 6. So, 1, 2, and 6 still need to go somewhere in block 5, and this cell sees these 3 digits. So the other 3 open cells form a 1, 2, 6 triple, making this cell a 3. Okay, I think now I can mark down the digits here. So in these 4 open cells, 1's here, 3's here, 5's in I think any of them, and 9 in one of these two cells. Okay, in row 5, there are 3 open cells left. The digits that go into the open cells are 2, 5, and 7. This cell sees 2. This 3 points right and this 3 points down. That forces the digit 3 into row 6 in block 6, and these 3 points left, this cell also sees 3, so in block 4, the digit 3 is forced into this cell. Now, these 3's points up, this cell sees 3, so in block 1, the digit 3 is forced into this cell, and after I place this 3, the 1, 2, 3 triple in block 2 is now resolved. These ones points right. Okay, this one points up and this one points right. That forces the digit 1 into one of these 2 cells in block 6, which makes these 2 cells a 1-3 pair. Because in block 6, both digits 1 and 3 are missing from the block, and both 1 and 3, they have to go in these 2 cells. They can only go in these 2 cells. So, yeah, those 2 digits must go in those 2 cells. So these 2 cells form a 1-3 pair, eliminating 9 from this cell and placing the digit 9 into this cell in block 6. Okay, these 9's points up. And now you can see this kind of pattern where no matter if 9 goes like this or like this, these cells in block 1 see these digits no matter what. So these can't be 9. That forces the digit 9 in block 1 to go into this cell. Or you could have also looked at row 2 and said this cell sees 9, this cell sees 9, this cell also sees 9. So both ways work. Both for block 1 or row 2, you're going to end up with the digit 9 in this cell. Okay, so place the 9 here. After that, these 9's point down, this cell sees 9. So in block 7, the digit 9 goes into this cell, which places the 9 into this cell in block 8. This cell, we got the 1-3 pair. This 1-3 pair eliminates the digit 1 from this cell, because the whole row sees this 1-3 pair. So this can't be 1. We got the 1-3 pair here, which means the other 3 open cells form a 2-5-7 triple. This cell sees 5, so it's only 2 or 7, and in this triple, the digit 5, it must go in row 5. So this cell right here sees the 5 from block 6, so this cell actually cannot end up with it being a 5. Alright. These 3 open cells left in block 1, they form a 2-5-6 triple. This cell sees 2. In row 2, 5, 6, and 7 are the digits that go into the open cells. In row 1, 1, 5, 6, and 9 are the digits that go into the open cells. But I don't think it helps much, actually, because this cell sees 9, so this is 1, 5, 6. This can be anything from 1, 5, 6, or 9. So I don't think I'm going to mark those. This 7 points left to force the digit 7 into column 2 in block 4. Okay, these ones point down to force the digit 1 into this cell in block 7, which points right to force the digit 1 into this cell in block 8, which then resolves this triple. Yeah, after I place this 5, it points up to force the digit 5 into this cell in block 2, which then finishes up row 2. 6, 9 pair left behind, making this a 1. So 2, 6 pair left. Okay, now I think I can mark these cells. These cells are for 1, 5, 6, and 9. This cell sees 6, so it's 1, 5, 9 only. This cell is 1 or 5 only. These 3s points right, this cell sees 3. Okay, these 3 cells form a triple of 2, 5, and 6. Alright, 2, 5, and 6, I guess. So 5s go down here. Oh, okay, so after I place the 7, the digit 7 from this cell is actually eliminated, because it now sees the 7. So this cell is now forced to be a 2, making this a 6 and 2. So yeah. Now left with a 5, 6 pair in row 6. Actually, this cell is a 7 to finish up row 4, making this a 2. Alright. Now this cell sees 2. So now in block 1, the digit 2 is forced into this cell. These 3 open cells left in column 3 form a triple of 4, 5, and 6, where this cell sees both 4 and 6. So actually this must be a 5. So 4, 6 pair. And the other 3 open cells in block 7, they form a triple of 2, 4, and no, not 4. 2, 7, and 8. So this cell sees 2, so this must be 7 or 8. 2, 7, 8, 2, 7, 8. And you can see a 7, 8 pair in row 9, making the other 3 open cells in this row a triple of 4, 5, and 6 again. Okay, so this cell sees 4, and this cell sees 6. So 4, 5, 6 triple, and yeah, like this. And now, if you look at column 8, this cell sees 5, and this cell also sees 5. So this cell is the only available cell for the digit 5 in column 8. So so the digit 5 goes into this cell. Makes this a 1, this a 9, this a 6, and this a 5, and this a 6, and this a 9. Alright. And then 8 and 4 like this, because, alright. Down here we got 4 and 8 into these 2 cells, but this cell sees 4, so 4 and 8 like this. This 4 resolves the 4, 5, 6 triple in row 9. And here the puzzle's wrapping up. This cell sees 1, so 3, 1. And this cell ends up at 3. This 5 completes block 6. And I think the puzzle is, yeah, it's done. Alright, so I finished today's New York Times hard Sudoku in 14 minutes and 20 seconds. Alright, so I don't think this puzzle is too difficult. I think it's just the right difficulty. I I can't say for sure this is a very easy one because there are some pairs of triples where if you don't see them, you're gonna, struggle a bit. For example, the 569 triple in block 2, and I think the single 3 in block 5. There were definitely more than this, but I mean, just a few examples, alright? So yeah. If you have any difficulties, feel free to comment down below. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep the conclusion short. I don't wanna spend too much time recalling on what the key sports were, because you might have. I mean, just see it yourself for the video. I won't remember all anyway, so yeah, do feel free to comment if you have anything to ask or have you think about this puzzle. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Today is March 25th, 2024. I'll see you all in tomorrow's New York Times Hard Sudoku Solve. Bye!